What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the official Cliffy J, and I'm back with another video. And today, I'm gonna be giving you guys another tier list about the challenge. And this video will be going around the most overrated challengers in challenge history, in my opinion, of course. Now, this is not going to be a definitive top 10 or top 13 or whatever. This is going to be me giving you guys the most overrated challenger in the S tier, and then a whole bunch of other overrated challengers, in the A, B, C, and D tier. That's really how we gonna go about it. Not trying to waste any of your time or waste any of my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a busy man. So let's get into the first player that we are about to rank. And the first player is Emily Schromm. And I'm gonna put her on the A tier. Hot take. I don't think Emily is as good as a lot of people say she is. Hence why she is in the A tier. The thing is with Emily is a lot of her performances I think are a little bit overrated. I think that Rivals 2 is a great season, an all-time great season. But other than that, I would say Exits is a very strong season, but I don't think she was definitively the best girl. I think that Cutthroat was also a very strong season. It was her rookie season, so I don't expect her to be the best girl, but I don't think she was the best girl on that season either, obviously. Like, she's just performing really strong. She's very strong. She's athletic. She's just fit, and but she doesn't really pop off the screen in any other area. She's strong, athletic, and fit, but it's not like she's an exceptional swimmer and just such a great runner and good at puzzles and all this different type of stuff. She's just a fit chick, she's just a strong, athletic, fit girl. The next player that I'm about to rank is Devin. And I feel really, I don't know with Devin. I debated so much on A and S. I think I'm going to settle on putting him in the A tier. I'm going to settle on putting Devin in the A tier. I think he's super freaking overrated, dude. Dude, some people, some of you guys try to act like Devin is just better than he was before SLA. The same dude that competed on SLA is the same guy that competed on Ride or Dies. I'm just keep it real. He just had Tori as a partner, played very good politically, and not even very good. He was kind of sloppy. He just was able to position himself in a place. On top of the fact that he had those relationships coming into the game, on top of the fact that Tori had her relationships coming into the game, they were just positioned great. And they played good politically, yeah. But I don't think Devin really showed anything different from being the same slimy knockoff Wes. Devin is not crazy to me. So, and then, some people are really starting to piss me off. I take him over. I take him over Theo. I take him over Fessy. I take him over. Oh, I take him over. Some people are making it seem like he's currently better than Theo and Fessy and Corey and these other players that I think are just more faceted, more well-rounded competitors to compete well when they're not in the perfect situation. When they're not in a perfect situation, numbers wise, and they're aligned with Tori, and Tori's just gonna protect them, what is he really getting off with? Nothing. He's not able to do what they've been able to do, in my opinion. So I can't put Devin into the top 25 male competitors like a lot of you guys are doing right now, which is so fucking crazy, bro. But yeah, the next player that I'm about to rank is Banana Man. And I was going to put Banana Man in the B tier, but I'm putting him in the C tier because it's not a hot take to say he's overrated. It's not a hot take to say he's overrated. A lot of people feel like Bananas is overrated. People try to act like because he didn't won a bunch of times that he's the best player ever. Johnny is also someone that has been afforded some of the perfect situations in some of his wins in terms of eliminations and in finals. He has been given some slight preferential treatment to perform as well as he has at some points. This is just what it is, man. And I ain't finna sit up here and beat around the bush because this is my guy. I am a Johnny fan. I am a Johnny fan as a TV character. So when I'm looking at, Johnny in comparison to the other best males of all time, when people try to say that it's like no argument, how are you gonna not put Johnny in the top three and shit like that? Top the whole other than CT. It's like, stop that. Y'all trying to make it seem like other than CT is no other argument. Stop it. He could be anywhere in the top 7, top 8 players, bro. And that's just honestly no cap. I guess if we're talking about greatness, it's like, yeah, you got to put him, but like other people have achieved a lot. Other people have achieved a lot. And it depends on how the way you look at players and stuff like that. But though he's achieved the most, I don't think he's undisputed being in that conversation that people put him in, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The next player that I'm about to rank is Evelyn. Oh, we're coming with the hot takes, I think. I think this is already a hot take. Put it on the no, in the B tier. Put it on the B tier. I think someone on Reddit, they really said it best. Evelyn was a medium-sized fish in a small pool. Now, though I would say she was a big fish in a medium pool or a big fish in a small pool, I think that does still fit. That definitely does fit still as like, I think that the females from Era 1 and early Era 2 that debuted in that time went against the weakest, excuse me, they went against the weakest competitions for the women. I think that the females from Era 2 all transitioned over to compete a lot in Era 3, right? And they all also transitioned over like to compete in Era 4. So I personally think that that makes those two eras tougher for the women. And then also like it seems like the start of Era 1 and then Era 4 are similar to where like the best girls that debuted in that era actually competed in that era. The best girls that competed in era that debuted in Era 1 actually competed in Era 1, so they actually were able to go against other really strong females, which is why I actually do look at these females in Era 1 pretty highly compared to maybe some other people. But the ones that played in Era 2 did not compete against the other best females, especially when you take into account that it's like they all were skipping seasons. It's like Rachel and Jody didn't play against her like that. Evelyn didn't play against them like that. Evelyn played against the weakest, oldest Coral, stuff like that. Like it just wasn't them going against each other, especially in ideal situations. Because you guys let me know who was better, Rivals 1 Paula or Rivals 1 Cara. That's the reason why their biggest real competition for Evelyn and Paula to win was Teresa and Camilla, because they were the only other matchup that had players that were close to their prime that were also elite competitors. You know what I'm saying? Cara was nowhere near her prime during Rivals 1. Nowhere near. So like I really do think that Evelyn does get a little overrated. I do think that the women that played around the time she played do get slightly overrated or underrated, depending on, some people. So I'm going to go ahead and put Evelyn in the B tier. Super overrated, but not like at a crazy level where I got to start hating on Evelyn. Next player we're about to rank is Jenna. I think Jenna's pretty overrated, man. And the reason I think Jenna's overrated is because she has the nickname Barbie Beast. Yeah. I think that her nickname makes her more overrated. I think people think that because she's Barbie Beast and because she's made it to finals and because she's beat weak competition in eliminations other than Tori and stuff like that, that you got to put her like up there, but she's not actually up there. I don't think she's better than like Kayla. I really don't. I know that some people don't agree with that, but I think Kayla's definitely a better competitor. I think that Teresa was definitely a better competitor. I don't think she's in the conversation for the best female to never win. I don't. So I got to go ahead and put Jenna in the C tier. The next player that we are about to rank is Cara Maria. Cara Maria. Oh my gosh. I am this thing. People will, I gotta put her in the B tier, but people will go like with the misconception that I don't like Cara or like I'm a Cara hater. And it's another player on this list that I'm gonna talk about that people think that I hate. But I like Cara, and I think she is a very strong competitor, and I think she's one of the best players to ever be on the challenge, and definitely one of the greatest for sure. But y'all be talking about Cara like she top 3, man. And bruh, top 3 and Cara should never be in the same conversation unless we're talking about legacy, bruh. If we're talking about who's just the best player in terms of who's the best politically, physically, in the challenges, their performance in dailies, eliminations, finals, stuff like that, she's not in the conversation. Longevity wise, rings wise, yeah, bro, but not in the career wise. That's the okay. I gotta separate that because I do separate that. If I'm talking about who's a better player, greater player, that's going off of what you've done, the amount of good seasons you have, all that, and your skill set, all that stuff. But if I'm talking about, like your legacy and your career, that's different. Cara has arguably the best legacy and career in challenge history, in my opinion. Like, let's be real. But if we're talking about the other stuff, Cara is one of the most overrated competitors in challenge history, bro. She sucks at swimming. She sucks in terms of pressure moments. Like, she sucks at math. She's not that great at puzzles. She's not great at heights challenges. She's just overrated to me. I think she's just overrated, and I cannot put her too highly in terms of my great players. So gotta put her in the B tier. Cause she is great though. She is great. She has beat some strong players. She has done a lot. It's just even her elimination record is it's so padded, bro. It's so padded. She beat a lot of trash. And not saying she doesn't have like some good wins on there. She does. But she only beat like one elite competitor in their prime. And that's Cam during Final Reckoning. Other than that, has she ever beaten an elite competitor during their prime? No. She hasn't. She has not beat any other elite competitor during their prime in an elimination, in a final, and then she's never been a great daily performer. Like, and I really genuinely feel that way. And when I say great, I mean like consistently always, like she wasn't the best female on All Stars 4 in the dailies, in my opinion, performance wise. I think it was her or Laurel, but I think it was Laurel, like in my opinion, clearly. But I do see the argument, what I'm saying, because it was a hard season to judge because she had a lot of situations going against her because people were not trying to want her to win and stuff like that. But so forget about that. But in general, I don't think that she's ever really been a super duper strong daily performer. She never really performed better than Laurel in dailies, never really performed better than Camilla consistently multiple seasons in dailies, never really performed better than Nicole in dailies consistently for multiple seasons because Final Reckoning, Nicole clearly outperformed her like by a wide margin in the dailies. I won't even argue that. It won't be a debate and an argument in my mind. I don't care about team situations, none of that shit. Because Nicole very clearly outperformed her in the dailies on that season. Like Ninja was up there with her on the dailies on War of the Worlds and War of the Worlds 2. I look, I will go back and forth with people, but she just was not a top performer in the dailies for the females on War of the Worlds 2 either. So I just don't think she's ever been great at dailies. And yeah, these other females do have these qualities, bro. So yeah, she has a lot of good qualities that would put her in my top 10 and stuff like that. But I just don't think she's a top 3 competitor. I don't think she's the best. I don't think all that shit that a lot of y'all try to say. Period. The next player that we are about to rank is Leroy. And I'm gonna put Leroy in the D tier. I think Leroy is overrated. And coming into this, I thought he was like gonna be like A tier. I was honestly arguing in my head, and you guys are gonna see the other player I got, and you guys are gonna be like, what? You guys are probably gonna be surprised about the person I have in S tier. But I was honestly thinking about putting Leroy in S tier when I first was coming to it. I was debating between him and the other player. And now I'm realizing that's stupid as fuck. Because a lot of people know Leroy's not that good. A lot of people know Leroy's not that good. On top of the fact that Leroy still is in the argument and in the conversation for the best player to never win. It actually is legitimately an argument. Like, I didn't actually think it was when I was coming to doing my research for this video. But after I've done it, just like, it actually still is legitimately an argument that Leroy is the best player to never win the challenge. The next player that I'm about to rank is... Ooh, here we go, y'all. Landon. I'm putting Landon in the... unbelievable. Now I think about it, I'm put Landon in the C tier. Like, I think it's similar to Leroy in the fact of like coming into the video, I was thinking, man, Landon's overrated as hell, bro. Oh my god, I can't. But he is so elite. And that's one thing that I always, whenever I do my research, whenever I look at the old seasons and analyze them, like, he is so elite. He's so great at the challenges. It's a point like where him not being good politically most of his career, Doesn't really matter, bro. It just doesn't matter because he's just overwhelmingly good at the challenges. He's overwhelmingly good at the goddamn challenges. So I have to put him highly on my rankings in terms of my players. But a lot of y'all try to talk about Landon like he's top three all time. And that's just not the case. Or you know what? That's the wrong way to say it. A lot of people try to talk like it's undisputed. Him, CT, and whoever else y'all try to put in there. It's usually him and CT, and like it's one other player. But him and CT, the best players, like at their peak, the best, most skilled, and stuff like that. That's what everyone tries to say. And they also try to say it like where it's no argument. And they forget to bring up players like Alton. And they forget to bring up players like obviously Bananas. They forget to bring up players like Evan. They forget to bring up a lot of other players, like even like Peak West, that are in the same conversation as Landon. And that obviously pisses me off. And you know what? People also try to act like Landon, if he would have stayed on the show or if he would have come back, he'd still be able to do something. It's like, we don't know that, bruh. Y'all sit up here and y'all hate on Darrell and y'all shit on Darrell when it could literally be the same thing. They're similar players in that light. Like, we don't know, bruh. And y'all sit up here and y'all overrate this dude. Gosh. Now here goes everybody about to click off the video, but don't click off, guys. I'm not going to do what you guys think I'm going to do. I'm going to put Jordan in the seats here, man. Oh, man. Jordan is overrated to me, bro. Jordan is overrated to me, bro. And it's because people try to act like he's undisputed in the top three all time in terms of greatness, which I disagree. And they try to also act like he's undisputed, like up there, him and CT as the best competitors. Like, bruh, if you're not going off of just strictly endurance, I don't think that it's really an argument for him to be the best competitor. The best, like best competitor. You know what I'm saying? The best at the challenges. How? He's not the best at dailies. He's not elite in terms of like, okay, he's not elite of the elite in dailies. He is elite, but he's not at the level of like a Zach or like a CT or like a Abram. Like he's not at that level. He's not at like a Evan. Like he's not at that level. When has he ever showed that type of dominance on in the dailies to where he was just like performing so great in every single daily? Jordan got outperformed by CT and Derek on on Dirty 30, bro. Jordan, arguably at his absolute peak, got outperformed by an old ass Derek and a fat ass CT. And it wasn't even old ass Derek, because I'm pretty sure Derek is like the same age as like Jordan is now. Some shit like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like this was an old ass washed up Derek who really wasn't washed. You know what I'm saying? I'm capping for this shit. But you know what I'm saying? You got outperformed by old Derek and CT, fat CT in dailies. And then fast forward to All Stars 3. He also got outperformed by Brad in the dailies on All Stars 3. And Brad is washed. He's actually washed. And he was washed on All Stars 3. He was. I don't know if y'all can hear that playing. I don't even care. But we all know California.
I'm spelling out the country of California. Oh shit.
California. That stuff in the final, bruh. Him not even being able to know that California's a state, bruh. Come on, bruh. And now we are at the point in the video that I'm about to crown. I don't even know if this is a good crown. I'm about to crown the most overrated player in challenge history. And I want to preface this by saying this. This guy's career is hoopla. I'm gonna be real. But there is a lot to like about this guy's career. I do understand because this guy has wins, because this guy has made it to multiple finals, because this guy, has the vibrato and the mystique of an elite guy. So I don't want to really argue the greatness thing because you guys are going to say a whole bunch of shit that I don't really need to hear. But as a competitor, Kenny is trash. Kenny sucks, bro. Kenny sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not going to beat around the bush. He is very clearly the most overrated male competitor. I would even argue most overrated male challenger. I mean, like, he's done some stuff. He's won chip. He has chips. He has chips. Yup. He got chips, and I mean, he got chips. So you got to put him up there in terms of greatness. But to me, he's so overrated because people try to say he's like the big Derek or something. Derek is way better than him. Derek is way more consistent. Derek is way more elusive. Derek is way more athletic. I don't care. I think he's just more athletic. I really do. And like, just I really do. Derek, I mean, that shouldn't be a hot take. Derek is super athletic. But yeah, like, come on, bro. Derek is better at eliminations. Derek is better at dailies. And I would honestly argue that Derek is just as capable for a final. Like, Kenny probably has more tools for a team final and stuff like that. But an individual final, I don't think Derek washes Kenny. I mean, I don't think Kenny washes Derek. I think they'd be roughly in the same area because both are dumb as a box of rocks. People don't ever take that into account that Kenny is dumb as a box of rocks. Kenny also is the type of guy that if his partner isn't that strong, he borderline doesn't try that hard. Kenny only tries when he has great teammates, great partners, and a great situation to win the game. This is also true, bro. I mean, come on. We all seen him basically quit and in fresh meat. Come on, dude. He got beat by Nehemiah in a one-on-one elimination, bro. That was a puzzle, bro. Like, I'm not doing this, man. Kenny's trash. He sucks. He's not better than Corey. He's not better than Fessy. He's not better than all these other competitors. But you guys will glorify it and say he is. Greatness-wise, I can see the argument. But fuck that, bro. He's not that good, bro. He hasn't done anything impressive to me. Kenny hasn't done anything impressive to me. And I ain't even gonna sit there and beat on the bush. Kenny's trash. He's trash. He sucks. And I'm not clip farming. I'm not trying to do this for rage baiting. I'm not making this list so people will. Y'all sit up for y'all keep playing with me, bro. At the end of the day, this is my genuine opinion. You guys can call me crazy. I don't care. I'm gonna keep coming out with these videos. I'm gonna keep dropping these little bangers. And y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that. Stay tuned for the next video. I also am going to be making more Survivor videos, maybe some Big Brother videos. I don't really care about Big Brother, but I might make a video about it. Make sure y'all do that all. And y'all make sure y'all have a really, really good day, a blessed day, and peace.